Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back. So this should hopefully be the last update video for the Cigar Box guitar project. I say hopefully because this is the final step, the wiring, and I haven't done any soldering in a long time, so I'm hoping my skills are still going to be up to scratch. Before we start, I just want to say a big thank you and shout out to a man named Joshua Gayou. He is the author of an ebook available on the web for free called The Advanced Guide to Cigar Box Guitar Making, and his book helped me immeasurably. I didn't follow his guide word for word. I did design most of this myself, but his advice on building the neck and particularly the circuit, or one of the circuits he outlines in his book, is what I've used for this guitar, and I'll go through that in a minute. If you want to make a cigar box guitar of your own, I suggest looking him up and downloading his book. It's free. So this is what the guitar looks like on the inside, and here on the left we've got the circuit diagram from the Advanced Cigar Box Guitar book. So it uses a humbucker pickup. If you don't know what that is, it's two sets of pickups plonked right next to each other, and it cancels out any hum that might otherwise come through. But the difference with this circuit is it's using a humbucker with 5 wires, which means you can add in a switch which will turn the humbucker from humbucking to just regular single pickup, which sounds a bit counterintuitive at first, but when you do this it gives you a much wider range of tones that you can play. So you've got the volume pot here, and the switch is connected to the tone pot. So you've got full tone and single coil, full tone and full humbucking, double coil, or you've got zero tone, single coil, zero tone, double coil. So what should happen is you get a guitar that can play lead and rhythm just as well as each other. Obviously, it's best to have a pickup right down by the bridge, but that's not always possible, especially in this case. So what have we got here? We've got the jack socket here. As I said, the tone's there, the volume's there, and the humbucker's there. And that is literally all there is to it. 4 major components, and it's just going to be a case of soldering wires in the correct place. So let's get to it. Okay, so I was going to show you me soldering the guitar together, but as it turns out I really am very bad at soldering. I haven't got very steady hands, I've burnt the out of myself, and the soldering iron actually started to decompose while I was using it. I don't know what the f that was about, but the tip just started to crumble. Never used it before, so I'm glad I don't need to use it again. Anyway, I've managed to get it all soldered together. I've spared you, or I've spared myself the embarrassment of anyone seeing it, but I'm going to show you the finished result. So here it is. You probably can't see from the video, but that's some really bad soldering. I think I've got a couple of cold joints in there, but we'll see how it sounds. Given the experience I just had, I don't think I could give anyone any decent tips for soldering. Like I said, I was absolutely terrible at it. One thing I will say though, when I tried closing the box up to start with, the wires were going everywhere. So one good tip, just used some really small zip ties to keep them vaguely routed to where they need to be, and it should make it a lot easier to close. So, moment of truth, let's find out if she plays. Okay. This is where I get big electric shock. works. Okay. Okay, and the volume. Cuts off very fast, but it's alright, it's still a volume control. Well, it all seems to work. So what we're going to play? Muddy Waters, of course. Let's try as a little slide.